Hi guys, welcome to this Yin Yang Flow. So today you're going to get the best of both worlds. We're going to work through some lovely juicy yin deep stretches on the floor to warm up the body and get deep into the connective tissue. And then we'll move on to some standing postures where you'll work up a little bit more of a sweat. So we'll begin on the floor. You may need a blanket and you may need a couple of yoga blocks. That's about it, or a cushion. All right. So let's begin. So we're going to come down, and first of all, this one's great if you have lower back pain. We're going to come into a lovely child's posture. So we've all seen child's posture in a regular vinyasa class, but we're going to be holding the shape for a longer period this time. So you may need your blanket nearby you, just so you can prop yourself underneath your bottom. When you come forward, you'll see, put the knees quite wide, and then come forward with your hands. Now you'll see here if this is quite uncomfortable for you, and if you're raised up like this and you can't go back anymore, and maybe your spine is up like this, then you want to try and flatten that curve a bit, all right, and send the pelvis back. If you're finding this really uncomfortable, there are some things you can take. So this is where the yoga block comes in handy, to just actually keep your head on something. So you maybe take your head on this. If your bottom's still like this and your back's quite sore, then you definitely need to pad out underneath with a couple of blankets. So take whatever you need today to make it comfortable. If you're lucky enough to have a yoga bolster, then these are great for loads of postures. So if you invest in anything, then that is a good place to start. All right, so let's begin. So we're going to just slowly come into our child's posture and bring your head down and bring your arms out in front, stretching out, and then maybe take the head down onto a blanket or block, and then maybe your head already will come to the floor. We're going to start here today. So settle your bottom back and just get comfortable and use as many props as you need. All right, this is what yin is all about, is filling those gaps. So we're just going to settle down here today. Just allow the spine to release slowly. If it's really tight for you, just keep a bend in the elbows. And just try and find some stillness here wherever you are. And keep the breath steady. Try to relax the pelvis back further as you breathe out. And then just observe what's going on in your spine and your shoulders. But try to just accept and try to just stay where you're at. If with time you soften, as the fascia softens, then you may go a bit further. But try not to force anything. Keep the breath slow and steady. Just allow it to run smoothly. Noticing how your body feels. Notice any sensations occurring. And know that where you started today, you will not feel like that when you leave. we hold the postures for longer, we hold for time, and we simply observe. And we try to tune out of any background noise. You can do this without music, or you can put some gentle music on if it helps you to relax. Start to breathe deeper now. So take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out. And again, deeper breath in. Feel the lungs, exhale out. And one more time, inhale. Exhale, releasing. Good. Then we're going to simply try to come out of the shape slowly, lifting your head. You might feel a bit dizzy to begin with. And we're just going to come up slowly to sit for a moment. I'm just going to take a pause here as we sit up nice and tall. Maybe close the eyes. If you can't sit like this, and you just swing your legs around to the front. Good. Now let's bring our legs around to the front if you're not already there. We're going to take the spine forwards again and just come into a caterpillar shape. So this one again, you may need a couple of props nearby. So you may need the blanket or the bolster under your thighs just to support here, okay, if your legs and your hamstrings are really tight. You're going to take a breath in at the top, dig your heels into the mat, and then exhale, bring your chest towards your thighs. Slowly take another deep breath in. Exhale, soften forwards. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And then you just come down to your chosen position. So you might thread the arms underneath the thighs. If this is too much for you, you'll stay higher and you'll really pad out underneath with as many props here as you need. Right, again, you use whatever you've got at home, and you may prefer to be up higher. All right, so we're slowly bringing the spine forwards. And then when you're relaxed in your position, try to stay there as you focus on your breath. Close the eyes if it helps. Inhale deep around the whole of the back, around the back muscles, the rib cage. And as you release, your back will soften. So inhale. And exhale. You might find you move forward a bit further with time. And just settle wherever you're at. Start to breathe deeper now. Couple of deep breaths right into the back body as you begin to unfurl through the spine. And then gently remove the props from underneath you if you're using them. Just give yourself a moment to settle here, to neutralize, and maybe just move the legs side to side. Release here. Good. Alright, we're going to roll down onto our backs now and take a nice supine, twisted, reclined shape. So twists are really good for the spine because we need to move through our spine in all directions. So we're going to just start with the right arm out. We're going to take the left arm over and then open out through that shoulder and bring that arm around to the other side. So you have a nice arc here that you've just made, and if you need to do that again, you can always straighten your legs, moving over, reaching out and opening that left shoulder around. Okay, so with this shape you can either have the arms bent at 90 degrees or you can have them fully straight out in a T shape. From here we're going to take a reclined twist. Alright, so we're going to move to the right. So we're going to keep the right leg straight, take the left foot up just above your knee, hook it onto that leg and slowly guide it over to the right. Now watch the left shoulder doesn't go with you. Right, if it does, then just back off the shape and stay like this. If you're in this position, then you just take a couple of props to hold your knee there. So you want to pad out, take a couple of cushions, take a bolster, take a couple of blocks, whatever you've got at home, just so then you can rest. Alright, so see what you need. If it wants to go further, then guide it further over, reach the point where your ribs can no longer go anymore. Straighten out the bottom leg so it's nice and active and just keep your gaze up. And you can close your eyes and you can feel this lovely juicy twist through the whole of your ribs all around here. So we're just going to settle wherever we're at here, okay? So if you're higher, that's okay. Position your knee. You maybe pad out with something. If you feel you can take it all the way down, then that's fine. Again, find something where you can close your eyes, focus. Settle down into your position. Have both shoulders making contact with the earth. Palms are up. And we're just going to spend some time here in this twist. If you need to grab a hold of the knee to hold the knee in position, you can also. Breathe nice and evenly around the rib cage here as you're in this deep twist. Try and create some space. Observe any subtle changes happening throughout your body. Top leg might feel heavy at the moment. Try to be still when you get there. Now slowly take deeper breaths in a couple of times, and then make your way back through to center. Very gently roll back onto your spine. Reposition yourself. You might have shifted over slightly, so just lift your hips up. Come into the middle and just press your heels down for a moment and just allow a neutralizing moment for the spine. Observe how you feel now. And let's see if we can take it to the other side. So just move your props over to the other side if you need them. Again, make sure you've got everything nearby. And we're going to lengthen out the left leg and then take the left foot, hook it onto the inner thigh and then guide it over again. Again, you could be totally different on one side, and that's normally the case, so that's nothing wrong there. Again, guide your knee over, feel this lovely extension through your ribs, your upper ribs all the way down, so your lower ribs down to your hips, and then open the arms wide. Another thing you can do is also pad out the shoulder. If you have a gap underneath, a big gap, and it's not wanting to stay down, then just, feel those shapes, feel those gaps. And just draw the knee over towards the left. Take your time to settle into your position. Make sure you're nice and warm. Again, activate your supporting leg. Keep your head centered in the middle and try and keep it still. Close your eyes. In Yin, it's a cooling practice. So it's the opposite of VINYASA, which is fiery. And we build heat, so if you want to wear more layers in Yin, you can. Notice what's occurring in your body now. And just accept where you're at. Can you create any more space by just softening with the breath? And then slowly now, moving back to the center, roll back onto your spine, draw the knees up, remove the props out the way, and just again observe how you're feeling here. Draw your knees into your chest. Just hold them in tight for a moment and just roll over your spine side to side. Taking a pause if there's any areas that you need to massage. And rolling around in circles. Good. We're going to roll over the spine now to come up to stand, if that's available to you, or you can just roll onto your side and make your way on up. So we're going to hold onto the thighs, inhale, and exhale, roll. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, exhale, roll. Use your hands and make your way on up, rolling through the spine. Take a couple of shoulder rolls here at the top. Good. Rolling out through the spine. We're going to stretch over. Take your feet as wide as your hips. Stretch up with the right arm. Lengthen over. This left hand comes down. Take an inhale. Take your gaze down. Exhale, lengthen up. Inhale, open. Exhale, over. And again. Inhale. Exhale. This time, take your body and take your arm all the way down through the center. Make a big circle. Lift the arm back up. And then bring it back down. Then the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Really stretch out wide. Come through the center. Back up into the center. Then interlace both hands. We're going to move around. Circling forwards. And then press your feet down firmly. Rise up. Stretching up into those palms. And again, we'll roll the other way. Good. Exhale, release. Take the palms wide. Really stretch them back. Shoulder blades back. Good. Opening out. Take the head up if you feel you can. Breath in. Breath out. Circle those arms. Circle those shoulders a couple of times. Release. And the other way. Good. And then you can come to the top of your mat if you're not already there. We're going to roll down through the spine. Good. Take your hands down onto the mat or onto your shins. Good. And then we're going to press the feet down. Bend the knees, send the pelvis back and start to rise up through the spine. Good. Take the hands behind, interlace. Coming forward with the crown of your head. Bend your knees. Exhale down. Lift the arms behind you if you can. Take a breath here. Inhale, start to guide yourself up through the spine. Lifting the head. Again, inhale, bottom back. Exhale, coming down. Arms with you, or they can stay behind on your spine, resting on your lower back. And then take the hands all the way down. Step back this time into your plank. Okay, so you can have the knees down here, or you can be in full plank. Coming down towards the earth, elbows in. Inhale, lifting up into your mini cobra. Elbows in, feet down. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, press the earth away. Exhale, release down. One more. Inhale, lift the head up in line. Press onto the knees, tuck the toes and lift the hips into your downward dog. Good.
Pedal out your dog here lots of times, so just find some juicy movement for your spine. Moving the knees in and around. Good, looking forward, bend the knees, and then let's curve through the spine. So spinal waves, inhale, send the bottom back. Exhale, lift up into your core, breathe deep. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Coming out into that plank position. Adjust your toes if you need. Knees down, exhale, slow and controlled. Inhale, lift into your cobra. Exhale, take the hands wide. Let's move into a nice shoulder mobility. So we're just freeing up the shoulders here, finding anything that feels good, anything that feels stuck. Good, bring the arms in. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Knees, toes, hips up. Come back into that dog position. Bend the knees generously as much as you need. Good, look forward. Take a deep inhale, bend the knees now. Inhale and exhale, lift up and forwards. Inhale, start to curl through the spine until you come back into your Tadasana, mountain pose. So nice and strong, feet down. Lift the arms wide, look up. Exhale, back to your prayer position towards the chest. Good, inhale, let's bend the knees now, roll through a little sun sal moment. Exhale, release down. Inhale, halfway lift, warming up now. Crown forward, exhale, release. We're going to step the left leg back. Open the right arm into this slow lunge. Exhale, down with the arm. Inhale, open the side body. Exhale, float the arm down. Inhale, exhale, down. Send this leg back, again, onto the knees for that controlled chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Onto the knees, tap the belly, back to down dog. Good, releasing here. Deep breaths. Remember, breath is everything in your yoga practice. Good, bend the knees, take the gaze forward. Inhale, exhale, jump or step forwards. Bend the knees, inhale, and exhale as you rise, arms out wide, back to heart center. Inhale, let's roll through this again. Arms come up, don't jut the hips forwards, wrap the ribs inwards. Exhale, down. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back with the opposite leg. Right leg back, toe style down. We're going to open to the left side, find some mobility into the spine. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Good. Then back down and slide that leg back. Coming down into the vinyasa. Inhale. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. Onto the knees, tuck the toes back to your downward dog. Good. So you start to move a bit quicker now. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg to the sky, and exhale, draw that knee in and forwards, up towards the elbow. Plant near the right thumb. Open the right arm, again, the same movement. Inhale, exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, down. One more. Inhale, exhale, down. Sliding back, straight into your down dog this time. Lengthen back into that dog. Take any nice movements, side to side. Good, again this time, lengthen the left leg to the sky. Inhale, draw that knee in and up. Hug the belly, plant near the left thumb. Opening to the side and down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. One more. Press into the back toes. Inhale. Exhale, down. You're in this low kind of dragon move here. Take the leg back. This time down, lower down onto your belly, pelvis. Heart and chest come down. Okay, from here, we're going to take a little move where we're going to bring the chest up from the ground. So take the arms back. The forehead down. We're going to start to take a deep breath in. Lengthen up into the chest. Lift off the floor if you can and lift the arms. Good, strengthen up for the shoulders, draw them back. Exhale, release down. Okay, one more. Inhale. Lengthen up as much as you can. Good. Exhale, down. This time we're going to take the feet up as well if we can, at the same time as the arms. Inhale, nice and deep. On the exhale, lift chest, lift shoulders, lift legs. 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, I'm getting out of breath now. That's the idea. Okay, we'll take that again. Deep breath here. 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Okay, lift off Salambasana. So we lift the arms, we draw the shoulder blades together. Good, we lift the toes. Good, then releasing down. Take your head to one side and relax your shoulders down fully. Deep breath here. And then lift your head and then roll it slowly over to the other side. Good, then lift it back to center. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Spread those fingers really wide. Inhale, peel, lift up. Onto the knees, tuck the toes. Lift your tail back up to your downward facing dog. Good, breathe nice and deep here. Engage the front of your legs. Good, lift your right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the outer elbow if you can. Hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, outer elbow. Lift the belly. One more. Inhale. Exhale through the center this time. And rising up. Rising up slowly onto the back toes if you can. And lift the arms. Inhale up. And then exhale around as you bend down. Inhale up. Exhale, release down. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Exhale down. Then we release both hands down. Sliding back into your down dog. Good. Almost there, guys. Remember, we're doing a shorter flow today. So, lift the left leg, inhale, and exhale. Knee to the elbow or outer tricep. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale through the center. Rising up, bend the back knee. Nice straight leg downwards. Inhale and exhale this time. Inhale, bring the arms down nice and soft. So just extend and then soft. Extend, float them. Soft, bring them around. Palms down, press into those fingertips. Slide the leg back. Good, into your down dogs. Nice, slow, steady breath. Focus your mind to the breath. Good, then we're going to come down to our knees. Good, come down onto your forearms. Take the head down, crown of the head down, elbows out. So you can take this little inversion here. Bit like a puppy pose, but we're just taking the head down. If that's too strong for you, you could take the forehead down. Slow the heart rate. Good, and come back towards your heels once more in your child's posture. We're going to take this version where devoted child, where we take the hands, draw them back behind our head. And just center the breath back. Good. Just rising up. Finish with a cat-cow today. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Articulating the spine. Making sure it's nice and fluid. Moving around each joint. Inhale. Move as slow as you need here. Exhale. Hold on the top one. Press those feet down. Good, and then exhale, slowly unwind. And then sit back towards your heels. Good. Alright, so we're going to take one last move just to finish the practice today. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together into our butterfly shape. Butterfly. So this one can be tricky for some for the back again. So you may wish to bolster out under the knees, or bolster out something here. So if you've got a big, really big, dense cushion at home or pillow, it's good to prop it here, and you could lean forward like this. You could lean forward like this.
Again, we're getting our yin head back on. So we're thinking how we can support ourselves for the end of the practice. This is a good one. Sit here, support your head. Close your eyes. As you soften, maybe you will go for the full Baddha Konasana, where you draw the head downwards towards the toes, towards the feet. Only if you feel you can do it. Alright, settle your breath back down now. Come back to your intention that you may have set. Even if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Now's the time to just focus and seal in your practice. And know whatever experience you had on the mat today, it won't be the same next time. So it really doesn't matter. Anything you have done is in the past. And we will move forward with more ease and patience as we go on the next time. Whichever practice we come to, whichever mood we're in. Taking a deep breath in, slowly unwind up through your spine. And you'll just come back to your comfortable seat, either cross-legged or sitting onto a block or cushion. And we'll just close the practice today. So just draw your hands together. Breathing in, breathing out. May you move forward with peace, love and laughter. From my heart to yours, namaste.